Are you a little concerned that you don't fit the stereotype of the pretty boy in Hollywood? Do you believe that because you don't have golden locks or a lot of muscles that women won't find you attractive? Well, if I were you, I wouldn't be too concerned. There are over 8 billion people on this planet and each one has their own preference when it comes to attractiveness. And to prove it, we found some of the weirdest things that women find attractive in men. So settle down and listen up because something that you don't like about yourself may come up on this list. This list of attractive things that women love. Like and subscribe. Dad bods. A man with a dad's body is incredibly sexy for several reasons, one of which is the simple fact that when a man has a dad bod, he has a I don't care attitude to match it. Women don't always want rock hard abs and to stare at themselves in the mirror for hours on end. Most of us love a man that we can cuddle with and who isn't going to make us feel self-conscious when they pick us up. Being a father. Isn't it odd that while dads are viewed negatively by women, single moms are viewed positively? Our hearts melt when we see a man who is good with children because it demonstrates their selflessness, ability to commit to long-term relationships, and lack of emotional immaturity. Smart. Definitely true. If you want to demonstrate to women that you are an intelligent man, use some difficult words when you speak, but make sure they make sense when you are dropping them in. However, avoid quoting Shakespearean passages if you don't want to come off as a little bit creepy and like an internet nice guy that no one wants to date. A sleepy voice. There is something so sexy about a man's voice first thing in the morning. When it's raspy and dry, he's still half asleep and his hair is all rustled from rolling around. According to science, when a man has a deep raspy voice, it means he is less aggressive by nature. Hands. Women love men's hands. For some strange reason, they find them incredibly attractive, especially if they are bigger than hers. Some women love callous hands too. It turns out that we enjoy seeing men who put in a lot of effort. Since hands are the first place where physical effort is visible, seeing men with calluses and dry skin is especially attractive for some. You need not worry if you are not a builder or someone who must move heavy objects. Even playing the guitar or riding a bike will give you those calluses, and science has also informed us that we simply adore a man who can devote himself to his hobbies. So if you play the guitar, show off those incredible skills. Being mature. Women will actively search for a mature man because they don't want their partner to be immature and childish. Women often seek out mature men because they want someone who is secure in their identity and mature enough to handle the responsibilities of a relationship. Mature men tend to have more knowledge about life and what they want out of it. Women are more likely to feel comfortable with a partner who is mature, reliable, and independent. Having a dog. A man who owns a dog, like being nice to children, appears more attractive to women because it subconsciously shows them that he is responsible enough to look after another life besides his own. It mixes with his maturity levels and the fact that women love dogs because who doesn't? This advice has likely been overused online because all men now own puppies as a means of attracting women. However, a man who can demonstrate that he can take care of a cute pet demonstrates that he is not aggressive, that he has a soft side and that he is able to make a long-term commitment and that he does want to settle down. Understanding periods. I understand that the perception of periods can seem unhygienic and unattractive to guys, especially since men aren't really taught about them the way that women are. However, it demonstrates the utmost maturity if you can be mature enough about the subject and let a girl know that you're not terrified and simply appreciate and most definitely respect what she consistently has to go through. This may require you to look beyond your narrow point of view, but in the end, it's actually worth it. Long lashes. Some women find long lashes on men to be very attractive. It emphasises their eye colour and makes them pop. Now I think there's also a little bit of jealousy that men have long lashes naturally, whereas women tend to get extensions and lash lifts to get the same results. Grey hair. Grey hair seems to be popular among young women. They don't necessarily drool all over you, but just a little bit of it will make them drool. It most likely has to do with the fact that women prefer older, more experienced guys, and grey hair is seen as a sign of maturity and experience. Qualities that many women seek in potential partners. It's an acquired taste, but it's something that women find attractive in men, so don't think you have to dye your hair every 2 weeks. Grow old gracefully. Scars. Some women find attraction in the fading marks that healed wounds leave behind. They claim to be untamed, masculine, thrilling and hot. There's something sexy about a man with a scar. It's almost as if he has a memento from an experience he's had. Now this idea of a man sounds a bit weird who has experienced danger and been through something unique actually makes him more attractive to women. The happy trail. It's the trail of hair that teases out from your stomach and vanishes into your pants. It exhilarates and leaves some women gasping for air, and it makes sense why it's called the happy trail, right? This happy trail has been an object of fascination for generations, acting as a symbol of femininity and sexiness. This is probably something you have never thought twice about, but I can tell you from now on, women will actually try to gaze at it, and when they see it, they will gaze in awe. Arms. Women love the look of a man's arms when they are clothed in specific tops and shirts. When the shirt highlights the muscle or the size of the arm, it allows the mind to wander. Having big arms makes a woman automatically feel less self-conscious when she's around you because she doesn't want to feel too big. Big arms equal strength. Handyman. It has been said that women often try to find a partner that reminds them of their father in the way that he treated her mother, that he is a handyman, and that he is a nice man overall. Women love handymen because they appear to be sexy when they can fix things, especially if they are wearing a uniform such as those cargos and work boots. Driving. There's something sexy about watching a man in the driver's seat of a car, when a man reverses his vehicle as well. Specifically when he slightly turns to look out the back window and places one hand on the passenger seat while the other is placed on the steering wheel. He can reverse without staring into his rearview mirror. Is that weird for you? It's weird for women too, but it's so attractive. Wearing red. Red is known as a romantic colour for both men and women. Women appreciate it when they see a man wearing the colour rather than the traditional black and grey. Red signifies strength, power and passion, making it an ideal colour for men who want to make a statement about having to say anything at all. Red is also a colour that symbolises love, which makes it an excellent choice for men to wear on special occasions like a date or anniversary. Of all these things that you may not have given much thought to or may make you feel insecure about, some women love. That's why it's important to try not to let your insecurities ruin your perspective on things and life. There are things you will really dislike yourself, but someone else might wish that they possess those qualities. For instance, you may hate your beard but don't want to shave it off because you think you will look too young, whereas some guy may envy your beard because he's unable to grow one. It's all about perspective, and it's important to remember that what you might think of as a negative quality about yourself could actually be a strength to someone else.